Well, it's coming a good rain right now, and I'm sitting in my truck. Just got home from work, so if you hear some rain and thunder, you'll know what's going on. Hello, everyone. My name's Jeff, and I just want to share some thoughts that's on my mind. That's just what I do. I get on here and share my perspective in this time of my life, and it's amazing how your thoughts and the way you look at life is different as you get older. And mine is definitely different now. I'm working on a lot of transitions in my life that now that I'm in my 50s and I'm just mellowing out and I'm wanting to slow down in a lot of areas of my life and quit worrying about things that I've worried about all my life. And I don't know, it's just a whole lot different for me. I just want to share with you just some things that's going on with me in my career, I guess I should say. I have been a hard worker all my life, and I've always tried to do a good job. And I worked a lot of years doing what I do in a school system, and I tried to move up into maintenance supervisor, custodial supervisor in my job. I'm a custodian at a college now, and I was a custodian in the school system for 19 years. And I worked hard, and I did things to try to get seen and recognized. But it seemed like all the people that were the lazy ones or got by with things that didn't do things correctly, always the ones that got the pat on the backs and the recognition. Well, things ain't changed any. Even where I work now, it's the same thing. I see it happen every day. And I have let that eat on me for so long, for so many years. And I've brought it home in many times when I shouldn't have. I've let it stay on my mind way too long, and I let it control me. Because even though I wasn't at work, bringing it home with me and talking to my family about it, or they hear me talk about it, or it's on my mind so much that I can't be in the moment of where I'm at with my family. And so I've had to just get the attitude this way, is that it don't matter. It don't matter. I may not have been the best one for that position anyway with my headstrong personality. I don't know. But the last 2 weeks, I just tell you what's been going on. A partner of mine at work, we had to go fix some floors that somebody had stripped and waxed, and they totally made a mess out of them. I've been doing this kind of custodial work for 25 years, and it was the absolute worst job I've ever seen in my life to that magnitude. And we spent 9 days working on these floors, and I ain't even going to go into the details of everything we had to do, because if you don't do that kind of work, you're not going to understand it. But the whole moral of the thing is that we worked our rear ends off, and we had to step away from our regular areas that we take care of, and we go back to our areas, and they haven't been took care of. We have to go in there and get that back in control and taken care of as well. And people that, are in our buildings, in our areas where we work, hey, we missed you. We're glad you're back. Things weren't the same without you and everything. And they don't realize what we have been doing. And then you have people on your job that get pats on the backs for whatever reason, that don't do what they should do. And you just kind of get, hey, y'all done a good job. You did that, and then that's it. You think, man, I'm not getting any extra money for all that hard work and all that kind of stuff. And that just, sometimes it can get under your skin to eat your life. And people everywhere feel that way about their jobs. I mean, I'm not the only one. And you want to go, well, boo-hoo-hoo, old man. Yeah, you're right. Boo-hoo-hoo, old man. I'm to a point that it don't matter. I'm paid to do a job. I go in and work a job every day to provide for my family. That's the reason my feet hit the floor every morning, is to make sure my kids have shoes on their feet and clothes on their back and food on the table and a roof over their head. That I can put back some money for retirement. And then one of these days I won't have to worry about it anymore. It'd be somebody else's problem. But trying to be seen or recognized and all that stuff, trying to impress people, I'm just not into that anymore. I'm done with that. Just not appealing to me anymore. Don't really care about it anymore. Would I like to move up and make more money? Well, at this point in my life and career, I don't know if I want that stress or not. Oh, the money would be real nice. Believe me, it would be real nice. But is it really worth it? I have to weigh that out. The pros and the cons of that. But just getting all tied up in knots about things, now that I'm older and I look at the way that, I handle things in life, I like this old man, like to go back to that my younger self and maybe jack him up a little bit, because I acted a fool a few times. I did. Just ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Leave work at work, and you come home, be with your family. That job does not define who you are. It doesn't. Be the father to your children. Be the mother to your children. Be the wife to your husband. Be the husband to your wife. Be you. Who you are, your character, that's who defines you as a person. Not that job. Not the things that tie you up in knots. Let it go. It don't matter. That is my ramble in this nice rainy afternoon, and I hope you enjoy this channel. If you like this kind of content, I know you'll like and you'll subscribe and you'll hang around. Y'all have a great day.